I kind of planned to stop with science. But someone from my university where I did the master's, she had this oceanography project with the hydrothermal vents in the Norwegian Greenland Sea. She gave me her proposal to read, and I started to realize actually how fascinating this hydrothermal system and submarine volcanoes, how fascinating it actually is, where the new seafloor is built, and the chemical reactions that are going on, and what kind of information they give you about life or energy availability for microbial activity that actually connects the inner Earth, the ocean, and then the atmosphere. So this whole circle, I kind of thought, whoa, okay, this is a good field. Helium is the very first thing we actually sample when the CTD is coming back on deck. We are actually afraid that we would lose some of the helium because it's degassing from the bottle, and on the other hand we also don't want to it contaminated by the helium that is in the atmosphere. I'm mostly doing the crimping part of the sampling, and who is helping me taking the samples out at the CTD rosette. So he would be the one taking the tubes, the copper tubes, attaches it to the CTD, let the water run through and banging the tube until he can't see any bubbles anymore. I look at the isotopes of helium, so I look at a certain type of helium, and this type is not formed anywhere on Earth anymore, but it is present since the formation of Earth. And this special type of helium is only degassed by volcanic eruptions or hydrothermal vents. So as soon as we find this helium in the water column, we are absolutely sure there must be an eruption site close. So this is why we are very excited about the helium. We also use the helium as an oceanographic tracer. That means we can actually track back a hydrothermal source over like 100 kilometers. So these plumes would travel like really fast. So most of the other species like methane or hydrogen, this you wouldn't see anymore. But the helium, because it doesn't do any reaction with anything and it's just diluted, so you can track it down to really long distances. What is not so exciting is that I cannot measure it here. It will be a few months from now, actually. Every time I go to sea, I really like it. For me, it's a long trip, but for me, it's always a little adventure.